Hi, come walk and think with me. This is thinking on the move, and we're going to move our bodies and our brains at the same time to hopefully multiply the effect so that we can keep our whole selves healthy for the long game of life. And I hope it is fun and it goes by really quick at the same time. We are going to start by going side to side, and we're going to access some memories by spelling some slang terms from the 1980s. And if you'd like to challenge yourself, then you can spell them backwards. But you could also just spell them forward, and that would be fine. Totally fine. Our first term is grody. Okay, I'll spell it backwards. I'll do my best. Y-D-O-R-G. I remember like grody to the max. Next term is gnarly. My turn. Y-L-R-A-N-G. That's one of those weird words that starts with a G-N. Our next term is tubular. Okay. R-A-L-U-B-U-T. Now, bodacious. All right, this one is a tough one for me. S-U-O-I-C-A-D-O-B. I don't know if I got that right. Oh well, it's okay. It's okay if you get it wrong, because we're still working our body and our brain, and that's what we are trying to do. So everything doesn't have to be right. Next is a phrase, gag me with the spoon. Okay, N-O-O-P-S-A-H-T-I-W-G-A-G. So gag is, like, I think it's called an anagram, so it's spelled the same backwards and forward, like race car. Our last term is freakazoid. I remember that song. Freakazoid. Anyways, you don't want me to sing. I won't sing. Okay, go ahead, spell. D-I-O-Z-A-K-A-E-R-F. Yeah, so I'm not really sure if I got those correct, but again, that's okay. We're trying. Switch to hamstring curls now. And we're going to be doing some simple math, because research shows that doing simple math calculations can help with cognitive decline. So we should do it. And we're going to combine it with our movement at the same time. So we'll do these hamstring curls. Okay, what is the sum of 532 and 287? $819. Okay, also, I want to remind you, if you need to, or if you want to, you can just switch back to regular walking at any time. All right, so I am going to stick with the hamstring curl. A store has 48 apples. If each customer buys 6 apples, how many customers can be served? 8. Now, find the product of 15 and 6. If you don't remember what the product is, that is when you're multiplying. 90. Next, calculate the volume of a cube with an edge length of 6 centimeters. Okay, when you are calculating the volume, it's length times width times height. This is a cube, so that means that all the sides are equal. And they were each 6, so it would be 6 times 6 times 6, which is 216 cubic centimeters. Our last one is going to be a longer problem, so just wait for the next part. So 8 divided by 2 plus 3 times 2. 14. Awesome. Now we're going to switch to skaters, where you're crossing your leg behind you. And for this one, I'm going to give you a random word, which I actually got out of a random word generator. And I'm going to ask you to think of as many associated words or concepts in 30 seconds. Okay, our first word is favorable. Go. Nice work. Our next word is acquaintance. Go. All right, I wonder how many you got. And our last term, you're thinking of as many associated words or concepts in 30 seconds is cable. Go. Okay, all right. Wonderful work. Now we're going to be switching to knees. Again, you can just walk regularly if you want to. I'll go with knees. And we're going to do pros and cons from different people's perspectives. So we'll probably do like, try and get like 1 or 2 or maybe 3 pros or cons for each one. And the event is having a birthday party. And the first person's perspective is the mom of a 4th grader with the birthday. Okay, what would the mom's perspective be? Like, I'll just start us off quick. So she might be very excited to have a birthday party for their child, make them happy. A con might be that it might be a lot of work. Okay, now, what if this birthday party was for somebody turning 54 years old? Think of the pros and now the cons. Okay, what about a sibling of a child that was having a birthday party? So the sibling of somebody else having a birthday party. Think of the pros and the cons. So I can imagine, I'm going to switch back to walking, but like from the sibling, they might be excited because they get to go to a party too. Maybe they like cake and ice cream if they have that. But maybe a con might be that they don't get to take part in all of the activities, or maybe maybe the house is going to be kind of overtaken and they'll have to keep their house clean. Okay, just things like that. Those are good for flexibility and keeping our mind open. Okay, now we're going to continue with just regular walking in place. And this is Originality. And I'm going to give you 2 things that I got from a random word generator. And I'm going to ask you how they could be merged or utilized together. So just merged together or using them in some way. Okay, so I'll do the example first because I think this could be a little confusing. But my example was a milkshake and a radiator. And what I came up with is you could put the milkshake as radiator fluid to stop thieves from stealing your car, because I'm pretty sure it would ruin your car. Or you could do that to puzzle a mechanic if you wanted to spend more time with them. Another way is you could drink a milkshake to cool yourself down after your radiator blows. Yes, I remember having that issue in back in my 20s. That seemed to be an issue with cars that I had. But anyway, all right, so I'm going to give you 2 terms, and then I'll give you 30 seconds to come up with ways to utilize them together or to merge them. Okay. Package and commander. Go. How'd you do? All right, these can be kind of tough, I think. The next one is padlock and bandage. 30 seconds, go. How did you do that time? All right, again, these are challenging. They are meant to stretch our brain, so don't be hard on yourself. And if you came up with some really cool ones, I'd love to hear about it. All right, we're gonna do side taps. And this is called learning new things. And I thought I'd put in some vocabulary words. So this is just one vocabulary word, and it is riposte. And it sounds different than it's spelled. But the spelling will be up here for you. And it is a quick or witty retaliatory reply. It is also in the context of the sport of fencing. Riposte means a counterattack that is made after successfully fending off one's opponent. And used in a sentence is, Cora was known for having an excellent riposte to any insult. I would like to do that. I would love to have witty remarks. I don't get them that often. Sometimes they come to me, a lot of times they don't. Okay, now we're slowing it down. And we're doing heel digs. And this is our space for gratitude. So during this time, just list things that you are grateful for. And you can feel, like take the time to think about, why you're grateful for them and how it makes you feel. All right, so we'll quietly do this now. Let's go. All right, we're winding it down. You did it. Give yourself a high five. Thank you for thinking with us on the move. And come back and do another one today or later on today or tomorrow. Come on back. All right, thinking right along. Bye.